Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Pisces for the middle of July. Now I felt guided to do something a little bit different for these mid-monthly readings, and so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in and get some messages right from your spirit team, some angel guidance here. So let's see what we get that comes through for Pisces. What messages do we have here? Okay, so the first one is be assertive. So, is there something in your life here where you kind of feel like you need to make a call to action on? I feel like also taking this one a year from now. Interesting. What happened? This is in the previous position spot. What happened a year from now? I feel like maybe there's some sort of cycle that's being completed here. Something you've done a year from, I feel like it's a year ago, even though this says a year from now. Intuitively, I feel like there's something that you've done here a year ago that's now coming around for you. Maybe it's coming back up for review here with the be assertive. Now, before I continue, I do want to say that it's important for the purposes of this reading that you understand that angels are a frequency. And so it doesn't matter what your sort of religious or spiritual beliefs are. I don't care what your religious or spiritual beliefs are. Honestly, that's your thing. But for the purpose of this reading, from my perspective, I view angels as a frequency, and so you can tap into them just like any other frequency. So I just wanted to mention that. But be assertive a year from now. Let's see what else we get here that comes forward. You're ready. You're ready. Okay, so this is, wow. So from what I remember in this Oracle deck, which I'm using, it's called Angel Answers. The you're ready part is sort of this culmination of a cycle here coming through for you, Pisces, where like it's almost time for you to harvest something here. And I feel like what your spirit team is telling you is that, you know, by taking action on the things you need to take action on, you're going to really help yourself out more. Now, I want to get some additional messages here a year from now. Let's see what else comes through for a year from now. Within the next few months, yeah, the cycle is going to be completed here. Okay, and then we had a card that fell down, and let's see what this says here. Ask for help from others. Okay, you're ready. So, maybe one other card. Yeah, there it is. Unlikely. And romance. Okay, I feel like maybe it's time for you to set your sights on your goals at this time. If you're focused on, like, how am I supposed to say this? If you are upset that you've been single for a long time, you know, I feel like right now there's something else for you. There's a different part of your path here that you're asked to examine and look at. Sometimes we have to wait for divine timing to catch up when it comes to romance, love, relationships. And, you know, you may have some other sort of task that you need to do, or some sort of other situation that you're being guided on, and I feel like it's something from a year ago, or some sort of work that you started a year ago that's now going to come through in the next few months. You may also need to you may need to ask for help, and that might have been a challenge for you, but now you're ready for this. You're ready to reach out, and there's a big cycle here being completed, Pisces, and you're ready to take on to reap the harvest, whatever's coming through. So let's see what else is happening here for you, Pisces. Let's see what other messages once you come through for Pisces. Now, just remember, the only place you can get any of my products and services is my website, zaneintuitive.com. I'll never ask you for money or ask you to get a reading. So, all right. Let's see what else we have here. What messages do we have for Pisces about this situation? Okay, broken arrow, embracing the energy of peace. Could be healing a relationship here, especially as you have this message of unlikely romance and ask for help. Maybe it's an unlikely romance, literally, just as I said that, I put those two things together. Maybe it's you've met somebody who is not your usual type of person, and it's an unlikely romance. You have snake shed old skin. Some of you could be going through a kundalini situation. Some of you could be working with tantric energies or doing anything like that. Some of you, I feel like, may be seeing snake dreams. There's something here that you did a year ago that opened up a creative center or a creative energy for you, whether it's in a project or a relationship. Something here, maybe some of you are into yoga. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Unveil. Okay, you're ready. You're ready to show your gifts here. You're ready to help people, and you're ready to receive help from others. And so this is really cool. I want to see what else is going on with this broken arrow card here. Okay. Well, we might as well take those as well. You have hermit, retreat to recharge and heal. Okay. We have spirit fox, trust in your talents. Trust your talents in changing times. And yeah, within the next few months, no doubt. You have traveler, move in a new direction, and stargazer, set your sights higher. You're ready. You're ready to maybe take something to the next level, whether it's this unlikely romance or this. So for some of you, I feel like what's happening, and then we have this holy amethyst here. So I feel like for some of you, what's going on here is there's someone who you typically you're not interested in, who you're now connecting with, not your usual type of person. Some of you are doing that, and then others of you really, like, romance just isn't, like, a relationship just isn't on the cards for you right now. And because there's something else that needs your attention within the universe. And that's how it happens sometimes. That's how it happens sometimes. So you have that holy amethyst, divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. You're manifesting, and you're ready here. Now, you need to make sure you're also ready to go after it with the Be Assertive card. But, okay, wow, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. This is the most abundant card in this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. If you've watched any of my other types of readings, Lord Ganesh is a historical sort of symbol for abundance. And so you are cashing in on some sort of talent here. You know, if there is, a challenge or something going on here with that spirit fox, it's telling you, like, listen, like, you need to fall back on what you know. You need to fall back on what you know to help you through this time of change. And wow, Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So that's sign synchronicities. Okay, pay attention to your dreams at this time, especially with the snake that came in. Some of you are probably having snake dreams or something along those lines. Lady Venus is a very powerful energy. If you've watched any of my other readings, you know this is my favorite card. This is, you may start to hear song lyrics, you may overhear a conversation at the grocery store, at work, or whatever, and there's probably a message in there. Signs and symbolism through movies or shows that you watch, or anything. Pay attention to the signs at this time. There's probably a spiritual download coming in, especially with Set Your Sights Higher, Stargazer, and you're being guided here to either literally travel or move in a new direction. You may need to lean on someone or ask for help in making this happen. But let's go ahead and start to get into the tarot messages here. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Pisces, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well. Hope things are good for you. So I also have recently launched a Patreon. If you wanted to support the journey on a deeper level and get some exclusive perks, you can check that out. But let's see what we have here. This card wants to get my attention. Okay, Seven of Cups. You've spent some time here. deciding on which path to go down. Yeah, this is like, you've had a lot of different choices and to make with the Seven of Cups, and now you're supposed to, take a bold step in the direction towards the cup or the choice that is most resonating with you, and that applies for both relationships and this other situation, which I feel like some of you are in some sort of, there's a different task that needs to be done here within the universe. You have the Five of Pentacles. You've been concerned about money probably a year ago, and yeah, someone from the past. Six of Cups with the Justice card could be a Libra, but justice is divine law and order. It's the karmic scales balancing out and tipping in your favor, especially as you get it with you're ready here and justice. So I feel like there's potentially someone from the past going to re-enter, but at the same time, it's almost like maybe there was a cycle. There's a cycle up for review here with someone from the past that probably started a year ago or something like that for some of you. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, wow, you have the Sun that comes through. This is the best card to get in the tarot, the most positive card. Success, abundance, victory, everything that you can imagine with the Sun. And as it lines up with embrace the energy of peace, broken arrow, I feel like there's a reconciliation or something for some of you. You have Ten of Wands. This situation was a burden here in the past, something around the snake energy. And the thing about the Ten of Wands is there's a reason why the universe chose you to carry that burden, because it means you can complete the task. Now you have this Nine of Pentacles here. That's financial independence. And you have the Two of Swords. There's something here around your material situation or your finances where it's causing you to stress or something like that. You have the Six of Wands, victory. There's a victory coming in for you, especially with the be assertive. Six of Wands, very good card. It's the second win in the suit of Wands. But the thing is, for some of you, you've been blinded by a financial situation here. And it's almost like you've been wondering like how you're going to make it, almost is what I'm feeling. Because you have this shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. And then you're also here in the past being guided and guided to trust your talents in changing times. So you have everything you need to get through this. Now, let's see here. I didn't want to pull these all, but I guess I'll do that. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, long-term investments paying off here. You have the Lovers coming in, and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. So there is definitely, with this, as it lines up with Lady Venus downloads and understanding. So this applies to people in both of those scenarios where you're going to come into some sort of new money situation here. You also have this Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, which is your destiny. It's a change in luck, change in fortune. But for some of you, there's a new money situation coming in around a talent or around you taking this, going in this new direction, being assertive as you do that because you're ready. Remember, you're ready. And for others of you, there's a new start in romance here. There's a new relationship that's coming in with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. What other messages am I getting here? You have this Lovers with the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, I didn't really touch on the Seven of Pentacles, but the, Seven of Pentacles with Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, that's a really good combination for your financial situation. Seven of Pentacles, it says that like you have planted seeds in the past that are now ready to sort of blossom, especially as you have this a year from now, within the next few months. I feel like this time of struggling over money and this time of, it's almost like you've been in scarcity mode. You've been in scarcity mindset. With this Five of Pentacles in this upper row, I almost always read it as a mindset towards money. And the thing is, you have these amazing indicators that that's going to start to turn around with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in the future here. And even the Justice card, meaning you'll get the outcome that you truly deserve. And so there's a big turnaround here for you. For those of you in a love situation, I feel like maybe you've had a lot of different choices, you've had a lot of different people come in, and it's almost like there's an unlikely person. Like, I'm just taking this literally, there's an unlikely romance coming in here for you. It's like you're choosing the one that maybe you don't normally choose, something like that. And you're getting a new beginning with this person. So let's see what else we have here. This is an interesting message. This is a very interesting message. Let's continue to get some for Pisces. Now, I do want to say these tarot cards that you're seeing me use is the deck that I use on Instagram. So if you want to follow me there, I do daily content on Instagram. There's a link to that in the description, as well as a link to my other services. So let's see what else we have here. Messages for Pisces. Yeah, look, unexpected income. There's no question about it. It's coming in for you. Now, let's see here. Thoughts. Yeah, you've been in this almost year-long contemplation. How do you use your gifts? And you have official person. This is my traditional HR card and courthouse. Now, those cards combined, some of you could be getting a ruling on a legal situation, especially as we have the Justice card, which does rule legal situations in the tarot. So some of you could be getting a ruling on that. In the past, there's just been something here that's been concerning to you, and it makes sense. It's this poverty mindset that you've been in here. And now you have, look, you have this community card that wants to pop out. As you remember, way in the beginning of this reading, you had ask others for help. And so I feel like, if nothing else, you are finding a community of people here that can help you achieve your goals and your tasks. But overall, this looks amazing. Anytime you get the Sun in the middle of this spread, huge win, huge victory, huge abundance coming in, especially with Lord Ganesh here and all these other Pentacles cards. So love this. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I'll see you in the next one.